So if you've been watching a lot of the news lately, you probably think COVID-19 just created havoc in the real estate market. Here in Forsyth County, Winston-Salem, North Carolina area, that is not the case at all. Hey everybody, this is Mark Saunders with Saunders Realty, and this is my May 2020 real estate update with my 3 key takeaways for what in the world is going on in the real estate market in the Winston-Salem, North Carolina area. Now, if this is the first time viewing any of our videos and you're seeing this on our YouTube channel, do me a huge favor, click the subscribe button below and the little bell so you can get notified. I would really appreciate it. So these are my 3 key takeaways for the real estate market May 2020. So first off, the number one question that I'm getting asked pretty much every day, how is COVID-19 affecting the real estate market? I'll be honest with you, we had some slow periods there. Matter of fact, as you can tell from the chart here, on April the 30th, the total number of showings actually dropped over 50% from the same time last year. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's really hard to sell houses when no one's looking at them. But fast forward to where we are today, May the 18th, you can see that number has jumped straight back up, and we are at now 23% more showings this same time this year than we were this time last year. Number 2, my second takeaway from the market report is all the doom and gloom you're seeing on the news. So if you saw this article here that popped up on CNN the beginning of April, it said over a third of tenants are not going to be able to pay their rent in April. That is a very misleading headline, because if you're like most people, we do property management, and if you saw that article, you're thinking, wow, the real estate and rental market is just collapsing. So what they did was they did a survey of who was late on their rent between April the 1st and the 5th. Most rents are due by the 5th. But what they didn't tell you is the 5th in April was on a Sunday. So technically the tenants were not late until April the 6th, where a big portion of the tenants paid because real estate companies were not open on Sunday. So if they went back and revamped that number was a whole lot lower. It was nowhere close to a third of all tenants. Matter of fact, I got curious because we manage about 200 properties here in the Winston-Salem area. So I went back and pulled the numbers for our rental properties just to see how many tenants were late. So I pulled the number from 2019, May 2019, how many tenants were late. We had 10 tenants that were late in 2019. Fast forward to now, how many tenants were late this year? We had 14 late tenants. So that sounds like that number went up. But we actually picked up some apartment complexes since 2019. You take out the apartment complexes and we have about the same number of rental properties, we had 5 late tenants. So we actually had more tenants pay on time in 2020 during COVID than we did last year. So tenants, the good news is most tenants are still able to pay their rent. CNN got it wrong with that headline. Number 3, the big takeaway of what's going on in the Winston-Salem, Forsyth County real estate market. Huge problem that we're having is a lack of inventory. So as you can tell from the map right here, inventory levels are still hitting all-time lows. Actually, this chart shows you the number of active properties on the market throughout our whole triad MLS, which includes Greensboro, High Point, Winston-Salem. And as you can see, the number of houses that are on the market is actually down almost 18% from where we were the same time last year. We only have a little over 4,000 houses for sale, so inventory levels are really, really hard. Now, what is causing that is some people took their houses off the market because of COVID-19, and it's really creating a lot of demand for houses that are on the market. For example, we just listed this property 2 days ago in Kernersville. Now, it's a fixer-upper priced at $124,900. And within 24 hours, we had 24 showings on that property, and we're looking at multiple offers in that situation. So the takeaway there, if you're thinking of selling your property and it's below the $200,000, $250,000 price range, be ready when it goes on the market, because if it's marketed properly, you will be busy with showings. So there's the takeaway from the real estate, what's going on in the real estate world in the Winston-Salem, Forsyth County area. If you're viewing this on our Facebook page or YouTube page or any of the social media pages, leave your comments below. We would love to hear your feedback and your thoughts. If you have any questions, visit our website at srealtynow.com, or you can email me, mark@srealtynow.com. Thanks.